everyone, so this is a set of nails I did on Christy this week. As you can see, I showed a picture there of the nails I saw by Kerry Benson, and they were my inspiration. Well, I say inspiration, I've stolen the design shamelessly. Please ignore the state of my nails. Last time I did my nails, I did them in a bit of a rush, and I used an old glue, which had not worked because all my crystals fell off. They're a state. I've been doing a lot of work that I shouldn't be doing with my hands. They're terrible. Just don't look at them. I'm changing them this weekend to something spectacular, so just ignore it. So I have done all my usual prep. We've taken off the previous set down to a thin clear base. Done all my natural nail work prep, blah blah blah. She needs them a bit shorter at the moment, so I've taken off quite a bit of the leg, and I've not muted my phone, so let me do that now. Yes, and so I'm using again another one of my sets for HD Professional line. So I've just done one nail of Cover Pink there and been rambling away, so I haven't really said what I'm doing. So on the next nail, I will talk about that. So I'm trying to do half of my clients with this just to get an idea of its wearability, etc, etc. So now I'm going to come in. I think I'm doing a Cover Pink on this nail again. Yes. So I'm getting a decent bead of Cover Pink. And I want to say this is the Silk Rose, I think. I will check. What I really love about this system is how you place it on the nail and it does not move at all. And then you just kind of pat and tap, but then it's so easy with the lightest touch to move it into place. As you can see, I'm not having to put like loads of pressure, just a gentle little nudge, 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 but if I'm not moving it, it just stays where it's put. So it's a lovely system to use. And that means that application, that I find I'm doing a lot less filing and everything. The application is just so smooth. But then your filing is quite minimal because you're just tidying it up a little bit. So with this now, I'm going to put a quick wash of clear. Again, even when you're working with a really tiny bead, it doesn't move until you ask it to. Really nice system to use. So I've just done my thin clear base, and then I'm coming in with a Mix It Up Monday glitter. So I'm posting this on the Thursday night. So if you pop on over to the Miss Lucy's and Glitter Fairy page on Facebook, Rockpool is currently winning for this one. I really like that name, so I hope it does win. The name will be announced Friday, and then this will be available Monday, because this is this week's Mix It Up Monday glitter. And it's a nice kind of turquoise blue, silvery. So I've just applied that all over, just using small beads of acrylic, patting into place. And then when I'm happy with that, I'm going to cap that in crystal glass. Crystal clear, crystal clear. I've got to say used to saying crystal glass. So yeah, placing it just a bit before the cuticle and then pushing it back. Again, you can see it just doesn't move. Place it on the nail, but it's so mouldable when I want to move it, but the rest of the time it just stays put. It is a really, really lovely system to use. Can't stop gushing about it. Okay, so when they're all filed in, coming in with the Akzentz gel play colours, so I'm just using the white and the black. I didn't show many of the nails because I've literally just done cover pinks and a few full glitters, so there wasn't really much need to. And I'm just coming in, I'm using a slanted gel brush, can't remember where I got it from, might be Crystal Nails. And I'm just creating that shape I want, making sure I get the free edge, and doing that on the other nail. I cured that first layer for 30 seconds and then I went in with a second layer and I'm curing it for 60, but I totally failed to film that, so we've now gone straight on to the black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the tacky layer because I find it easier to paint on top of that, and then I'm using a long detailer brush. It's the Crystal Nails Long O. Getting some of that black gel, just outlining first of all, creating that nice crisp V. So when you're doing lines like this, I do prefer a long detailer brush. It's easy to get those nice straight lines, and then I'm just going to draw some lines down the nail. Now you could paint this, you could do this with gel polish. I just like these gel paints because they're so highly pigmented. As you can see, it's pretty much one stroke and you've got it how you want it. You can cure in between each layer, so if you make a mistake, it's really easy to rectify it. So if you were doing this and you're not that great with lines, you could draw a line, and if you're happy with that line, cure it and then draw the next line, so you don't have to do it all in one go. So that line was perfect, and then I went over like an idiot. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this finger. And curing that for 60 seconds. And I'm going to remove that tacky layer again. And then I've just got a blue mix of crystals. I think here is blue zircon and sapphire shimmer in various sizes. I can't tell you which ones. It looks like turquoise shimmer, possibly. Ooh. I can't remember. And I'm just adding a few crystals to the point of that hand painting. And then I'm just going to go over that design, around the crystals with my CJP Gel Top Gloss. And I'm going to top coat the glitter nails too. How pretty is that? And then I'm going to cure this in my lamp for 60 seconds. So now we come along to the blinky. It's a bling pinky. Do you see what I did there? So with this, again, I've just got one of my mixes. So previously I've got loads of different shapes and sizes of similar colours or similar shade of colour. Added them all in a pot, and then all I'm doing is putting a little bit of my CJP gripper glue on at a time, and randomly placing the crystals. Some people, when they do a full crystal nail, do it all the same size and have a pattern and it looks really neat. I am one of those, loads of different sizes, and just kind of jam it in and hope it fits and looks alright. So take a minute before applying your glue to get an idea of what size crystals, and when you're laying the crystals down, have an idea of what other size crystals can fit into the gaps you're making. So I was going to use a small one there, but then I went, no, big. So just take your time, but then it tends to work out all right. So I'm just going to do that until the entire nail is full. And then once I'm happy with that placement, I'm just going to use a little bit of Topgloss around the edges and in between the gaps, just to make sure it's all sealed in. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And then we're done. So then I'm going to use, I wish you could smell this. It smells like cherry drops. Oh, it's from, again, Hazel Dixon. The cherry cuticle oil, it's something else. All my clients have requested that I buy this so that they can have retail bottles. So I will be doing that because it smells amazing. So just putting on a bit of cuticle oil and then we're done. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this set. Again, shamelessly stole the design from Kerry Benson. I'll pop her details in the description. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. Bye!